All right, now this is the big game. I am playing this game, and I love it, but at the same time, I'm having some cringy moments that I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. You guys, yeah. Anyway, let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for. Are you a gym rat, or even just somebody who works to stay healthy through exercise? If so, I have found your new favorite color. Purple. Purple Works Nutrition offers a pre-workout manufactured right here in the good old US of A. Their pre-workout is formulated by a healthcare professional with a simple, easy-to-understand list of all natural ingredients with no preservatives or artificial flavors. Action-pack members, in the words of the mighty Grom Hellscream, why be strong enough when you can be stronger still? By harnessing the power of Purple. Purple Works Pre-Workout is the ultimate pre-workout supplement that targets tried and true ingredients that deliver energy, focus, and strength. You can find this pre-workout at purpleworksnutrition.com. You can find a link in the description down below. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 launch trailer PS5 game. So it's already out and I'm playing it. I tried to stream it last night. I had some issues. Coming at us from PlayStation, we're going to like the video. Spider-Man. You see, now listen to this. Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Miles Morales return for an exciting new adventure in the critically acclaimed Marvel Spider-Man franchise for the PS5 console. 9 months after the events of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, we find Miles still enlisting Peter's help, but when the mysterious symbiote appears, Peter and Miles' relationship are put to the test. Peter begins to change as he gains symbiote powers, and Miles, Mary Jane, Harry, and the rest of the friend group must help Peter while also facing impending threats from a cast of new villains like Kraven, Lizard, Sandman, and Venom. It's available October 20th. So it's already out. Now, did you hear what this says? So Spider-Man, okay, Peter Parker and Miles Morales, and then also, listen to this. 9 months after the events of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, we find Miles still enlisting the help of Peter's help. What do you mean still enlisting Peter's help? Peter is Spider-Man. He's the original guy. He is enlisting the help, and he's actually like Miles Morales' mentor in the game. Like that, you can clearly see the power dynamic is that Miles Morales defers to Peter Parker. So if anything, it should say Peter is still enlisting the help of Miles Morales. Like, that doesn't make it. You see what they're doing there with that language? They're like giving Spider-Man a little bit of a demotion there. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about it. I think we'll talk about this in the after show. If you have time, you think you're gonna have time for a couple minutes in the after show? Yeah. Let's check it out. I'm gonna tell you, I've loved the gameplay mechanics so far. The story, like I said, there's just a couple things where I'm like, it's weird. But anyway. I got a 1 minute. No, let's check it out. We've got a 1 minute and 13-second trailer. Are you ready?
Always ready.
I love my awesome Support the Troops Stormtrooper mug. Do you know where you can get a mug just like this one, but different? Bottega Krua. Bottega Krua is an Italian born and raised artisan trained at the Academy of Fine Arts in Venice, Italy. Since 2010, Bottega Krua has offered unique handmade and hand-painted ceramics, pottery, and other artistic products. You can find these products at her Etsy store by following the link down below. She also takes custom orders, but they may take longer to ship because she has to make them after you order them. So, go check out Bottega Krua to get yourself an awesome mug just like this one or the ones you've been seeing behind me as this ad has been going on. Remember, guys, supporting our partners is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go.
Talk about physics.
Yeah, okay, shut up. Here we go. All right.
Talk. This is something else. I need your help. Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself? I'm sure. Miles, this is great.
You see, they're making it out like the game is about Miles, and then he goes to Spider-Man
Yeah.
for help. But this is not a Miles Morales game. I don't know why the promotional material is promoting it this way when actually it is a split game between the two characters. But so far, I'm just a little bit into the game, and actually, like, Peter is 100% the main character of this game. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you switch between the two characters and the story beats follow,
yeah.
but like the main thing of the story is actually about Peter. So that's weird that the promotion material is doing this thing where it's like, oh yeah, you know that old guy Spider-Man? Yeah, he's still around. I mean, Miles Morales is kind of the main guy. No, it's not like that.
Amazing.
We call it a symbiote, and it chose you.
Get it off of him! Ready for your annual physical?
Okay,
I'm the hero here.
that was Lizard, and that looked cool. Do you see
Off of
that?
him! Ready for your
Yeah.
annual
at this.
physical?
Lizard is looking. This is looking good. I like those. I'm into reptiles. I have some lizards, and that's pretty cool with the spikes. Cool.
I'm the hero here, not you.
The hell's going on with Pete?
You're not yourself.
You want to join us?
He's here.
Walk down the whole building!
I know
All
I can
right.
snap him out of this.
We can fight this together!
Yeah, if you didn't know, Tom Hardy is in this game.
Is he?
No, that's a joke because of the Venom movies.
Yeah.
Be greater. Be greater together. So I know that.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, I know that I pointed it out myself, and like okay. So for one thing, it is a $70 game. We both already know that, but I'll just look it up like I always do. Like I know that I opened up saying what I said about the game, my kind of criticism of the game, but oh, that's right. It's not on Steam. It's so the old game is still $60 on Steam, but the new game is a $70 game, and it's worth it. The old game is worth the $60 today on Steam, but the new game's $70, and I would say that the new game is also worth it, especially for the gameplay mechanics. But yeah, the thing is that just forget about, like, it's. I kind of said this to you before we started live streaming because I opened this up with this to you about it. Is that it's like Batman and Robin. Okay, at some point, Robin becomes his own superhero. He stops being Batman's sidekick, and he became Nightwing. But when Robin stopped being Batman's sidekick, he did not become Batman.
Yeah.
He became, it wasn't like you had Batman kick down a door, run in, and he goes, "Stop! I'm Batman." And then on the other side of the room, there's another door that gets kicked in, and then the guy who was Robin walks in, and he kicks the door, and he's wearing the same suit and using the same powers and technology. He comes in, and he says, "And I'm also Batman." Like, that's not...
Yeah.
But they refer to each other like that in this game. Like, it's like, "Spider-Man, get over here. I need your help fighting this bad guy." "Okay, Spider-Man, I'm on my way." "Spider-Man, how long is it going to take you to get here?" "Spider-Man, it'll be about 5 minutes, Spider-Man." And the dialogue becomes a little bit cringy because of that. And I'm only a little bit into the game, so maybe there's a way that they're going to redeem that. But even if they don't, like, I'd still say the game is worth playing. It's got good mechanics, and it seems like it's going to do well. But this part of the story, just every time that they talk about each other and talk to each other like that, it pulls me out of it a little bit. It's like if I was on the walkie-talkie and only you were on the other end of the walkie-talkie. Okay, even if nobody knew, like, even if we were superheroes and everybody, like, in this situation. Like, nobody knows what the other Spider-Man is called, so they just call him Spider-Man. When they talk to each other, they're the only people who talk to each other, so they would not have to say Spider-Man all the time. They would just talk. It would just be like, "Hey, I need your help." "Oh, okay. I'm coming. Be about there in about 5 minutes." Or they would call each other, or they would just call each other by their names, Miles and Pete.
Yeah.
But it's an issue that goes back to the comics. Because in the comic books, Miles Morales is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, Spider-Man Peter Parker is not Spider-Man Peter Parker. He's just Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay, and then Miles Morales is Spider-Man Miles Morales, but nobody in the universe knows that he's Miles Morales. So and it used to be that it used to, when they first introduced Miles Morales, he was from another multiverse. He was from another universe where he was the only Spider-Man, which made complete sense. But then when they brought it in where he was now a Spider-Man alongside of Peter Parker, he needed to have his own name. Because if you, depending on which of these two characters that I'm talking about, I need to be able to identify them from each other. So forget about any other thing that you have to say about this as far as esoterically. Grammatically, it doesn't make sense to have two characters with the same powers being called the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Even if he wore the same suit. That's what I was saying. You could literally have Spider-Man be called like Blue Spider, and Miles Morales could be called Red Spider, and it would make more sense. But they don't. They just go, no, they're just both Spider-Man. Like they're two different people.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah. Anyway. What do you think? I'm sorry. I kind of give the game. I will tell you, the game is good, but I know I put a little bit of a negative spin on it. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah. I love the introduction of the new villains. Those are some really big time villains. So it's gonna be a great game, obviously. But getting past what you brought up, that is gonna be hard. And to be fighting those villains and dealing with that commentary, of them just talking back and forth, Spider-Man, that will be difficult.
Yeah. It's not, I don't know if I would consider it game breaking. I don't consider it game breaking yet, as far as what I've seen. But when I do my review and I talk about the story of this game, this is going to be something that I'm going to have to talk about because it just doesn't make sense. It's just so weird of a decision. Yeah. And I get that the guys who made the game didn't have a choice because they're just going from the comics. Yeah. But the people who made these characters made a stupid decision when they said, we're just going to call Miles Morales Spider-Man instead of, even though, like if Captain America retires and then Sam Wilson puts on the suit and becomes Captain America, makes total sense. But if Captain America doesn't retire and then Sam Wilson shows up randomly wearing a similar costume and goes, I am also Captain America, that don't make no sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway. And the thing is that we've seen this done hundreds, probably even thousands of times in comics books before, where a character will become their own character and they get a slightly different name, maybe a similar name, but it's just different a little bit, and they get a slightly different costume, and they become their own character, like Batman and Nightwing. You could have had Spider-Man and Spider-Boy. You could have had Spider-Man and the Black Spider. Spider-Man and the Widower. You can't call him Black Widow because of Black Widow. But why not? Why not? Why can't he also be Black Widow? You could have had Spider-Man and the Wolf Spider. I don't know, just anything, whatever.
Yeah.
I also don't like that.
Spider-Man and Spider-Man.
Miles Morales' special power is that he electrifies his fist and then punches, and it's called Venom. And now who's the bad guy in this game?
Venom.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
This is like if children were to have written this. It's like fan fiction. The game is still good, but this particular character part, this part of this character is like fan fiction. Anyway, let's read the comments. I'm really liking the fact they're not showing Kraven as the main villain, but giving the others a fair chance. Seeing Sandman was unexpected, but I'm here for it. The Sandman fight is pretty cool. I've already fought Sandman. I'm sure I'm going to fight him again, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That Akira slide through 54. Oh, okay. How phenomenal this movie was and still is. That after many years, it didn't. What? This isn't a movie. What the heck? This has got to be a bot. That's why the media have Akira. Oh, Akira must be a. Dang it! We got the ad coming up, guys. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna have to go to intermission. And we'll come back for the after show. But go check this one out. It's available now, $70. It's only on PlayStation 5. So we'll see you after these short messages. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.